All right. Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. We had a very good question about when a convert goes to the mikvah, do the three rabbis of the Beis Din, of the Beit Din, have to actually witness the immersion even for a woman? So there is an opinion that it's not actually necessary for the rabbis to witness the immersion of a woman, but the generally accepted view is that they should. But it's a very simple thing. They don't have to see the woman naked. There's two ways around it. One is that a woman could stand near the edge of the mikveh, so they just have to really see her head going into the water, meaning just her head is out of the water, and near the edge of the mikveh her body is covered by the walls of the mikveh. And what I would recommend is that her back should be to the rabbis, so you don't see any frontal nudity anyway, even even incidentally. And then she immerses, so that would be sufficient. The other option is that she could actually immerse with clothing on. Loose-fitting sheet could be over her body. That's another way to approach it, that she's covered with a sheet when she immerses. And pretty much all the rabbis see, I mean, I've been on Beis Din for probably over 100 people during my rabbinical career so far, and generally you're not going to see just anything other than the head going on, and you're not going to see it for very long, meaning just mamish have to see the immersion very quickly, 1, 2, 3, and then usually the mikveh lady will, if it's a woman converting, the mikveh lady will close the door, and then if she is covered with some kind of a shmata, she'll immerse again without that on, only in the presence of the mikveh lady. But in general, the mikveh lady also is not seeing the whole body. There's still respect for dignity in the mikveh, both by conversion and also in general, from what I understand, for monthly mikveh visits. So that's the deal. And we've done conversions in ocean, where what we generally will do is there'll be an immersion with clothing on in the ocean. The Rambam is of the opinion that a tovel b'kelev tohar. If someone it's brought like that in Chazal, so if someone immerses with all their clothes on, they're still pure. The clothing is not a chatzitza. So there's that as well. So when we did the conversions in the ocean, and those you can actually see on video. I think Rabbi Meza has on his website both the ones that we did in Ecuador and the ones we did in New Jersey a number of years ago. I remember distinctly that the way we handled in Ecuador was that they immersed with their clothing on, but then they also had women on both sides holding up towels, and they immersed also without, so that we were able to see the immersion with the clothes on, and then there was an immersion without to make it, just in case, according to that opinion, that you can't have the clothes on. But if you had to have the clothes on, you have to have it. I would tell, there's a lot of men, they don't want to go to the mikveh, maybe Erev Yom Kippur or something. They're uncomfortable. They could wear a bathing suit. I'm talking about Jewish men who are uncomfortable going to the mikveh Erev Yom Kippur. You can go in a bathing suit, and the truth is, you can toivel zich for a man. I'm not talking about a woman or a convert, but a man going to Stam for Tvilas Ezra, as a custom, it could be in a regular swimming pool. It doesn't have to be a kosher mikveh. As far as a swimming pool is a kosher mikveh, that's a more complicated issue, I'm not going to say it's not kosher, but under all circumstances, we have to know the halachas, and it's definitely better to have a regular kosher mikveh. But an in-ground pool or a pool that's bolted to the ground or something that it's not teres keli, there are ways to make it a kosher mikveh, but in general, we are strict for the mikveh. All right. Hatzlacha Rabba Kol Tuv.